Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to Stu's Fishing. So you join me here today at Chester Lakes. I'm on Doddleston Lake, which is the specimen water on the complex, with carp to low 30s. I think the lake record's about £32. Average stamp of fishing is anything from £10 to £15 or so. There is a fair few 20s in here. The lake itself is probably only about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 acres, something like that. It's not massive. It's clay based as well, so you don't have to worry about silt or weed if you're fishing on here. It's a lovely complex. I've been meaning to get on here for quite a while now. Ironically, a regular on here who's a subscriber to the channel and one of my followers on Instagram been meaning to get me to come on here and do a social with him. So again, that's another reason I've come today. So Charlie, nice one for the invite, mate. What I'm doing today is something a little different. Now, I'm one of them fishermen who 90% of the time fishes pop-ups, 5% of the time I might fish wafters, and then only 5% of the time I fish this bottom baits. In this case, frozen bottom baits by Parker Baits. Freshest bait in the game, baby. What made me do it? Now, my mate yesterday fished this lake and this exact peg, and he's very much like me, fishes pop-ups most of the time. Now, he decided to try bottom baits. He ended up having 5 carp, and considering on a day session as well, considering we're still in winter, he's had 5 carp from this water, which isn't prolific runs water or anything by any means. I thought it'd be foolish not to give bottom baits a go. So what I've done, standard hair rig, nothing fantastic. You can buy them by Corda, ESP, loads of companies now, straight out the packet, so it's no hassle. But all I've done is, again, I've got one on OG Fish 14mm and one on OG Fruit and Nut in 14mm. And what I've actually done with these is put a mesh bag of mini mix by Parker Baits, and for each flavour I've put the glug on the PVA, so OG Fish on one, OG Fruit and Nut on the other, and then I've sprinkled that bag with the magic dust of each one as well, just to give off loads of visual attraction when I cast out my bait. If I can get a few fish today, I'll be more than happy, you know, within this 24 hours that I'm here. If I can get a 20, I'll be buzzing. But yeah, right, I'll quickly show you the lake and what hopefully my spots are going to produce for me. Alright guys, that'll be my home for tonight, but I'll definitely be putting the overwrap on that because it's supposed to go to about -1, so yeah, a bit chilly. But yeah, I've only fished this lake itself once before, and I was fishing on peg 8, which is just behind this bush, and it is the shallowest end of the lake. And fishing it in January, it's hardly surprising. I did unfortunately blank then, but here on peg 7, it is quite a big peg. You've got quite a big expanse of water that you can fish, and I'm going into the bottom corner where I can get towards the deeper end. As I say, I'll quickly show you where I've cast out. As I say, this lake is pretty much clay based, and there is a few deeper troughs if you do a bit of plumbing around. But my right hand rod that's currently on double OG Fruit and Nut 14mm is diagonally out at about 12 wraps, and then my left hand rod that's currently on OG Fish, just a single 14mm, is currently at 14, I think it's 14.5 wraps. So hopefully, let's just see which one goes, and then I'll get a bit more info, and if I need to, I'll swap both to any rod that goes, and we can get you a few fish. But let's get that first fish out of the way first, and then we'll take it from there, guys. Well, there you go, guys. Within an hour and 40 minutes, that right hand rod's gone. That was on double Fruit and Nut. There we go, guys. Lovely 12-pound 5-ounce mirror to start us off. Double 14mm Fruit and Nut bottom bait that it took. So what a lovely start. Let's see if we can get a few more. Pristine condition, perfect. Felt really small, to be fair, for ages, but it stayed down at the same time, so it's a bit contradictory. Like, it felt light on the rod, but it was plodding really like low down, which normally the bigger carp normally plod for ages and then come in. So I was thinking it was like a single figured fish, so I was glad that it was at least a double. So, but yeah, hopefully I can get a few more of them, or a bigger one, quite a bigger one, or a 20. That would be lovely. Thankfully I haven't blanked, so that's a blank saver out the way for this session. So yeah, just if I can get a couple more or something, that'll be amazing. So, but yeah, fruit and nut, double boilie, 14mm. I may change the OG fish. Now, again, it hasn't been out very long, to be fair. It has only been out about an hour and 40 minutes. And they're sort of similar-ish areas. I think I'll probably give OG fish about another hour or so. And then if nothing, by then I'll probably put that on OG fruit and nut as well. See what happens, really. So, I mean, it might be OG fish goes off next and then I'm in a contradictory to what to do. But yeah, it's good going so far. So yeah, see you in a minute, guys. My left hand rod's gone off again. I've changed it from a bottom bait and I've put on a 12mm white fruit and nut pop-up, and within about an hour it started raining. Then about half an hour after that, the rod's ripped off, producing this 22-pound 1 ounce PB common. I can never get big common, so it's only beat my common record by just over just under £2, but it's a PB common, so I'm buzzing. So, and cheers Charlie, who's come to the social, for doing the photography for me in the video here. So I'll quickly show the other side and get this one back because I am soaking. There we go, guys. So I took a couple of pics, so I'm just going to get this one back, then get under my brolly because, as I say, I am freezing. But lovely fish. We did think it was one of the bigger girls that could have lost weight, but we've had a bailiff come round and he's verified that it's not. But quickly let this one go back. Probably won't take very long. Don't want to go now. There it's just about to go. There we go. Right guys, so that left hand rod's literally gone after I've chucked it back out. It's been out no longer than 20 minutes, ripped off again on that 12mm white OG fruit and nut, producing this lovely 21-pound 4 ounce beautiful mirror carp. It's got some like moonshine kind of, I mean, I don't know what the hell kind of scales on the back on this side. I haven't seen that very often, but it's unique. Has been caught a couple of times, unfortunately. Has got a bit of mouth damage, but a lovely mirror carp all the same. Now it's just Charlie's turn, catch a couple of things himself, so he's back on the photography duties at the moment. So. And his mate behind him's due on for a 20 as well. So.
Nah, but good angling there, Stu.
Aye, so right, nice one. Right, we'll get this one back. Oh. Right, flat freezing. Look at that chunk. Look at them scales. I can't believe this, that left hand rod that's on fruit and nut, 12mm pop-up's gone off again, and I've got another £20 4 ounce mirror. It's turned into a crazy session. There is like a bit of a storm coming in now and I'm absolutely freezing, soaking wet. I might even call this session a bit off earlier. It's about, what time is it now?
Coming on 5, 6 o'clock.
5, 6 o'clock, give or take. But that's 3 20s in one session already. So yeah, we'll see how I go. But yeah, it's turned into an awesome session. But yeah, it's got a deformed mouth, this one, unfortunately. It's probably been caught up a few times. But yeah, we'll get this one back in a minute. We'll just get some photos and then we'll get it back. So there we go. Go on. Probably only going to stay for another hour or two because I'm absolutely drenched. It's been raining now for the last good few hours, and I just, yeah, got caught out in the rain. It absolutely soaked me through. I haven't brought a heater, so I don't want to be in my shelter freezing all night. So I've had 320s anyway, so it's been a pretty damn good session. Cannot grumble at all. So sorry I haven't done many updates. It's been absolutely non-stop really. Carp after carp after carp, 20 pounder, 20 pounder, 20 pounder. And then the rain has been absolutely belting it down non-stop. So I think I am going to call this session. But yeah, no, I had I think it was a 22 pound, I think it was 22 pounds 4 ounce common, 21 pound 4 ounce mirror, and then a 20 pound 2 ounce mirror as well. If I'm wrong on any of them, I'll put the description of which ones were which on it. But yeah, it's been a good session. But yeah, I forgot to put the waterproofs on. Just as I'm packing up, guys, my rod goes off as I'm bringing it in. Probably I don't know, maybe 9-10 pound mirror. But like I say, I'm packing up now, so that's 5 carp today, so cannot grumble at all. So right, get this one back and then I'll be off. Right, take it easy, guys. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, give the video a like if you have liked it. We are coming up close to that subscriber bait giveaway when we hit 500, so definitely make sure you're a subscriber for that. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.